Everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Today's whiskey I'd like to review is called Bastille. And this whiskey is actually made in France. You know, a little bit different than anywhere we've reviewed whiskey from before. So anyway, from France. This whiskey is produced from wheat and barley that is grown in the northeast part of France. It says it's a rare whiskey, handmade and finished in French Limousin oak cask. And has the year 1789 on there. This whiskey has not been around since 1789. If you look a little bit closer, 1789 was the year of the French Revolution. So, cool bottle there. Pretty fancy looking. And as I said, imported from France. 40% alcohol. 80 proof, you know, your pretty standard, standard whiskey as far as proofing and all that goes. But I've had a little bit of this, guys, and as you can see, and it is not like anything I've ever had before. It's a very good spirit, very good whiskey, and looking forward to sharing this one with you guys. This one's usually a little more expensive than what we usually review, but up around 40 bucks or low 40s, I think. But this one was on sale. Got this as a gift, but I believe it was on sale for around the mid 20s or so. So really good deal there. And guys, not too sure of the age statement or anything. This one doesn't have a whole lot of information on the bottle. Probably should have done more research, but we'll go with what we got. So it's a pretty light color, you know, kind of a different grain component as far as the barley and wheat. So you're going to have some lighter colors and notes there. You guys can see that. It's pretty light in color, like a gold. On the nose, guys, you get a lot of you get some malt in there, but you get a lot of fruit. As I said, this was aged in the French oak cask that they had stored wine in before. So you're going to get a lot of those kind of lighter fruity notes from those wine casks that they're using. And you get a lot of lighter fruits like apricots and just some citrus. You know, it's a lot of citrusy things going on here. Let's take a taste. Alright, guys, on the palate, you get those fruity notes we were talking about. Definitely those fruity notes. It almost reminds me a little bit of a wine, but it's funny, it also has a lot of the character notes of certain scotches. And got a little bit of like a smokiness to it. Just a little bit, not anything too extreme like Lafroig or anything like that, but definitely a little bit of smoke about it. I want to say it might be from the wood of the barrel. It's that, you know, smoky wood, I'd say, kind of a smoky wood thing going on there. There's a kind of a leathery note about it, and I like that. It's a good note in a whiskey for me. But this whiskey, guys, overall, it's just different than anything I've ever had. Excuse me. it tastes like a part Scotch, part wine. A lot of I like those fruity notes in there. Really good. Let's see if we can get anything else. There's just one thing you won't miss. I mean, you'll notice right away. Can't miss it. A lot of spice in this, guys. A lot of spice. It's got a peppery finish to it. It just has a lot of, just from the grain components, I guess, plus the probably from the barrel. You just get a lot of spicy notes to this, and it's between the light fruity notes that we talked about, that kind of leather note in there, the malt, and the wood, the spice. This makes for a very good whiskey, guys, and I would recommend trying this out. Something different. Not this and bourbon are on opposite sides of the spectrum as far as character, and just they're both, I mean, great in their own right. This one, I would think that if you're more into Scotch, this would be more up your alley. It's me. Bourbon is my number one. As I've said recently, I'm getting more and more into Scotch as well. Love Scotch, and this is very, I guess, reminiscent of a Scotch. So definitely recommend Bastille, and if you guys can find it, give it a shot. Hopefully, you can find it for $30 or under. If not, if you can afford to fork out a few more bucks, definitely do it. This is highly rated in a lot of places. If you guys do a little research on the internet, you'll see that it's highly talked about, and yeah, that's it, guys, for this. But find a bottle of it and get back to me. Let me know how you like it. And until next time, cheers.